Oh, it's 5:15 now, and I thought this might be a good opportunity to do a balcony cam. You see, I've got a balcony, might as well use it. I don't think the light's going to be an issue at this time of day. It's pretty good. Also, have a bit of fun with my zoom. So I really haven't used the zoom lens up until this point. So let's see, we do a bit of spy camming. It takes a while to focus in. Yeah, you can see that the traffic down there is getting pretty full on, and I had another visit from the owner of the apartment's auntie with the plumbing guy again. I didn't expect that. They were waiting for me when I got back from shooting the last video that I did just in the local area with the mystery building. And they were just waiting outside the door for me. It was a bit strange because I wasn't expecting that. The plumber went in there and tinkered away for a short time. He fixed a washer that needed to be repaired. I'm just surprised that they didn't contact me and say that they were going to be turning up. I thought they might do that, but no. There's a restaurant just across the way there, right opposite me, and as you can see they've got tables up on the first level, which is quite nice. And there's another one on the other side there. It's not a bad street to be in because there's quite a few facilities. There's quite a, there's a number of restaurants in the area, so you will never starve around here. And it's got a tree-lined street, quite nice. But you can see that the traffic's murder this time of day. And yeah, rather be up here than down there right now. I prefer to go down to the bars around 7:30 when the traffic's a little more sane. It's cleared out after about an hour. It generally takes about 6:30, then most of the really bad traffic's gone. But yeah, this plumbing system is just the most bizarre thing I've ever come across. It's down there at the end of the apartment. The plumbing is just it's the weirdest thing I've ever come across. It's some sort of a storage tank, I think, and it's motorized, and it auto fills from time to time, and it makes an absolute bloody racket when it does. It is really noisy, and it can go on for half an hour to complete the process. At least it's done that once, just out of the blue. I was watching a bit of TV, and I could hardly hear what was on the screen. It was so loud. So that's really weird. I've never struck anything like that over here. Maybe it's normal. I forgot to ask V about it last night. I might see if she's heard of it. It might be fairly normal for all I know. It might be just a Vietnamese thing. But I've got no idea. Yeah, it's a pretty good zoom lens. So I'll just go there. Oh, look at the people eating there. Don't want to intrude on their privacy. But that's about the maximum zoom there. So they're a fair distance away. And then I just zoom out again. And that's what I've got. So I don't think the focus is taking too long with the kick-in, so it's not too bad. But yeah, this hot water service is just absolutely weird. And I don't know what the guy did today. He did some maintenance to it as well as also fixing up the washer. So hopefully I won't see him again. I mean, I don't know why they didn't ring me beforehand. They can get me by email or I've got a mobile contact, but I didn't hear a damn thing from him. So I don't think she's that close either, because she took a while to get here with the plumber on Friday. It took about half hour, so I don't think she's just around the corner. So it'd be a bit inconvenient for her if I wasn't here. And I don't know how long I've been waiting. I only walked out only was out of the apartment for about 20 minutes, so it couldn't have been too long they were waiting. But just strange she didn't tell me. But I thought she was going to maybe start doing some cleaning or something, because that was Christy offered that to me as sort of like compensation for the inconvenience of not having the water before on Friday. So it could have happened a worse day either. You know, I was really quite hungover on Friday, and I really needed a shower. And the frustrating thing is, for some reason, I couldn't get the message through to Christy I didn't have water until later in the afternoon. I don't know why it took so long to get the message through to her, but maybe she was working or something. She'd been on a business trip a day or two earlier, I know that, so possibly. But look, it got resolved, thank God. But yeah, it was very uncomfortable for me having to wait around without water in the flat. But that's all been sorted, and so far so good since. As I say, the only downside is that the racket that bloody water heater makes when it decides to kick in at any particular time. But you know, like I say, things, the internet's still going strong, and you know, most things are working really well. You know, it's a comfortable enough place to stay. A little on the warm side. I prefer a little cooler indoors. The aircon's I have to have that on at night because it gets a bit warm up in the mezzanine. But overall, it's been fine. So it's been good staying in this area. Yeah, nice change from where I was last time, really, because that was really congested there. So this is a good part of town too. So that's my little report.